Hello, hello, my beautiful Libras. This is your General Tarot and Oracle card forecast for the week of September the 15th. Coming in with your download message, you've been given the card yes. Do we want to see what that pertains to? Let's see what that pertains to. Slow down. Slow and steady wins the race, okay? So you need to know that that's what you need to do this week, okay? Or if you have a question that you wanted a direct yes or no answer, you've got a yes. So let's see what we have here today for the tarot messages. Let's see what we have. Coming in with your first card, Libra, you have the Ace of Swords, clarity. You have the Star, getting out there. All eyes are on you. You're walking away from something in the center position with the Ten of Swords and moving on from hard times. Sorry about that. Just about dropped my cards. Coming in following that, you have the Three of Pentacles, and your final card coming in is the Knight of Swords. So let's see what we have for this week, my beautiful Libra. So your download message is yes, and I wanted to see an additional card. So you've got slow and steady wins a race. As I had said, if you wanted a yes or no answer to a particular question you might have on your mind this week, you're going to see a yes come in. But the universe is saying, let's not go rushing into something. Even though you might get excited about your yes, try to go slow and steady. This means that you don't want to trip yourself in the process. We do have this Knight of Swords. That's a card of fast-moving speed, but pulling the brakes back on. Make sure that you read between the lines. You have all the details before you sign any documents, okay? Because once the ink hits the paper, it's a done deal. Consumer beware. So try not to be rushing towards this goal this week. Plan your moves, okay? Okay, coming in with your first card in the beginning of the week, which could be your life or career card. You've got cutting ties, and it says you may need to leave your current position and look for something better. Ending a job doesn't mean burning bridges. Go with grace. So some of you might have come to a conclusion that your job is not as fulfilling as you wanted it to be. Maybe you've reached the pinnacle and you have nowhere else to go to as far as promoting yourself there. So you might be out there looking for another job. Don't leave on bad terms is what this card means. Make sure that you leave on good terms. You want a good referral if you can get one to go into the next job that you may be approaching. This is about moving on, holding your head high, making sure you're prepared, okay? Think about your move before you jump into something, and remember, weigh all your options. Coming in below that, you're standing in your truth. You have truth and clarity now. When you get this Ace of Swords, the Ace of Swords is basically that aha moment, right? You get to see the truth in a situation. It's the beginning of something too. But it could be a brilliant new idea, and maybe this is a new job you're thinking about, and you just want to get going, because often we say on your mark, get set, go. You're off to a really good start, and a fresh new challenge is coming your way, and the prospects are exciting. So this is about going after it. Communication is very important right now too, okay? So make sure that you are communicating very clearly and concisely so that you're accurate. You don't want any misunderstandings in translation here, okay? So you're going to be able to see a situation in clarity. You're getting excited about something new that you're going into, and now you see the truth in that. And maybe for some of you, it could be moving on to a different job. Coming in next in your focus part of the reading, which is career and money, you have the Frame, and it says steady income, organizing, accomplishments. Your career could involve art and design. It could be home-oriented, and you could be self-employed. So this is pretty self-explanatory. Don't box yourself in, okay? Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Keep your options and your eyes open to every opportunity presenting itself. Consider it, even if it's something you may not have done in your line of work before. It might be something that will get your creative juices flowing and your interest and excitement. This will bring steady income. You're going to be organizing now, getting yourself ready for this, and it does bring in great accomplishments if you plan this well. Okay, so like I say, some of you could be in the arts and design type of work. You could be working from your home as your own boss. Okay, you could be opening up your own business from within your home. Okay, now coming in next, you've got the Star. All eyes are on you. You're the headliner on the stage. pure and concise. You're getting out there, you're marketing yourself, you're dreaming big, you're letting the universe know, this is what I want, this is what I deserve, this is, this is my direction, my goal, my passion. And the universe is coming across because this is a card that says dream big, because dreams can come true. Get out there, let the powers be know who you are and what you're made of, my beautiful Libras, and believe me, it'll generate that attention towards you that you need. You're the headliner on the stage. Get out there and promote yourself. Coming in the center position, and this is our help or our hurdle or our challenge part of the reading. It is the key card, and this key card says experiment, and it's the mindset shifts that will unlock abundance and help you create your timeline of ultimate prosperity. And it says when you find yourself feeling indecisive about which direction to go, don't be afraid to experiment with multiple options to figure out what works for you. And I just said that here. Don't box yourself in, okay? This is about you keeping your eyes open. An experiment means that. Keep your eyes open and your mind open to different things. You can experiment. It could be an experiment, but you won't know until you try it. Coming in with the Ten of Swords, you are up on your feet and you're heading in the right direction. You've had hard times. You've had to deal with things where you felt, under someone else's thumb, or you felt held down, or you felt, that you couldn't get up. Some of you may have felt betrayed and stabbed in the back, whatever the situation is. But you're coming to a conclusion that one step in front of the other, you're on your feet again, and you're back in the game. Beautiful. Coming in next, you've got the card from your messages from Spirit and your guides, Courage. And it says bravery, adventure, fatal, and brilliant. So this is your destiny. Stepping up into your courage and your bravery might be called for this week, where you're heading out on a new journey. Absolutely brand new territory to you. And it's, you have to be organized. You have to get out there and be excited and, make sure that you're accurate in what you're doing and collecting that information with you. Take your experiences as well along for this voyage, because you've got a lot of them that can help you along the way. This is a brilliant new direction you're going in. The Three of Pentacles comes below that, and this is a card of collaboration. Teamwork is dream work. Two heads are better than one, as they say. So you could be getting together with others, collaborating your ideas, bouncing ideas off of each other. Everybody working for the same goal of success. You may be asked at this time to step up on your platform and teach, preach, convey information to these people. Maybe it has to do with an interview that you may be having for this new job. Or maybe you're going out there and the company that you may be going to work for is asking you, or maybe even now, is asking you to get up and promote something, get up and sell something out there. And everybody is working towards the same goal. So this is a really good teamwork. You could be creating a team or asked to join a team. Coming in at the end is your beautiful angel number, future energy possibly, and you've got 2002. And this is unconditional love. So it's patience and flow and clarity and joy and movement and taking action and unconditional love. It's time to put those long cherished ideas into action. You will soon come into contact with the appropriate individuals, circumstances, and resources. Eventually, you will experience joy as well as brand new opportunities. Trust in the process. This whole reading is about that. Coming in connection with the right team of people, moving on, going into something brand new, a brand new opportunity presenting itself. Beautiful messages here. Coming in under that, you have the Knight of Swords, and we know that, as I had said, the Knight of Swords is moving very quickly. It's fast moving action, you having to be careful that you don't slip up. This is a card that says, slow and steady wins a race. It is not the page or it's not the Knight of Pentacles, which is a slow one. But this is the card that says you're moving into something quicker. Okay. A sudden frenzy of activity. This is a card of thinking outside the box. Okay, and this whole reading is about that, looking at things from a different perspective, a higher perspective, open-mindedness, thinking forward, okay, and defending what you believe as well, okay? So life is going to be moving a little bit faster for you. In fact, some of you, it might be a lot faster. So, events that may have been on hold are now suddenly coming into focus, and they require your 100% attention. Okay, there may be a little bit of stress along with this, but you'll adapt to this new timeline, okay? And you're going to feel better, better than not taking action. There's no more sitting around when we get this card, okay? So moving into something quite quickly, being headstrong about it, wanting to see it happen. Let's see what we've got here with additional information, clarification, validation, verification. My beautiful Libras, let's see what we have here for you. Okay. Cut them twice. That's what the Spirit is telling me. Cut the deck twice. Once, twice. Okay, here we go. All right, so coming in on that Ace of Swords, you have the Emperor. Below, after that, you have the Eight of Wands. You've got the Queen of Swords. You've got the beautiful card of the Ten of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful energy here. So you're in charge right now. Remember we talked about possibly self-employment, being your own boss? This is you being logical, organized, knowing and planning your moves and sitting in that seat of power. You're now able to take a breath of fresh air. Now, if some of you are not being self-employed, you could be elevated up in a position with a new place you're going to be working at where you're in control of the situation, where you have the ability to be sort of guiding other people. Maybe you're a team leader. Maybe you're the leader of that. Coming in next, on the Star, you've been given the Eight of Wands. Fast-moving action. Okay, remember we talked about that with the Knight of Swords. You're moving forward at a quicker speed. If things were quiet, get ready. Get ready, as I say, to tie up those boot laces because you're going to hit the ground running. Wearing a lot of different hats, doing a lot of different things. But you've got the ability to do this. You're the Star. You have all that experience to go after what you want. And it's also the card of Cupid's arrows. There could be somebody new coming in for some of you that wants to have a relationship, soulmate or playmate or life mate. It could be romantic or not. But this is also the card that says you could be planning a flight because these are flying wands. Now, coming in next, you have the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords is, when it lands on the Ten of Swords, it means you've had enough. Okay, you're moving on. I know the hard times are over. You're on your feet again, and you're heading in a brand new direction. And this whole reading is about cutting ties, leaving things, leaving the current situation and looking for something better. And that's exactly what this Queen is doing. She's solo, she's strong, she's independent. She's made her mind up. She's cool, calm, and collected and says, come what may. She's tossing her hat in the ring and she's saying, I'm going for it. She's cutting out everything behind her and letting it fall by the wayside. All for the better. Look what you've got. You've got the Ten of Pentacles and you've got the Nine of Pentacles. And both of these cards are indicative of moving forward, walking in your garden of abundance, feeling not only financially secure, but also feeling a wellness and a beautiful wholeness and happiness within the family circle or your chosen friendship family circle. So things are coming full circle for you. This is beautiful. But you're still having to keep your eyes open with the Nine of Pentacles as you proceed at a fairly quick speed, going towards this beautiful goal. And the outcome will be this beautiful collaboration of teamwork, and being courageous and going after what you want is going to bring you this beautiful, beautiful foundation of financial security and beautiful security within families or friendship circles. Wow. Whew. Well, my beautiful Libras, this is it. I wish you a great remainder to today, a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you, and I'll see you soon, my beautiful Libras.